Hey everyone, Arknova here.
And Focus Heal.
Getting back some more Let's Play Trails through Daybreak 2. When last I left off, where we gotta go investigate some ghosts.
You should investigate the area.
Investigate the area upstairs that just, I'm pretty sure is the goddamn sus. Or not. Okay. Ah, yeah, there it is. A medallion. What's this? A medallion? Looks like it's got an engraving of Adios on it. Seems pretty old. It's all cracked, too. Almost like somebody smashed it underfoot. Makes sense for something like this to be left behind in an abandoned church, but something about it feels off. Medallion goes in there, Van, you fool. Unless because it's a cracked medallion. Huh. Tracks seem to end here. Their pattern makes me think it's got some level of intelligence, though. But there's no way it's human. It's gotta be a monster. The only question is, what kind? And does it actually have anything to do with all this ghost business? Plus, the footprints are incredibly round. I feel like I've seen them somewhere before. What the fuck? Oh, it's Cassim. Awesome. A beat-up orbital lighter lies discarded on the ground. What's an orbital lighter doing here? Looks like it's been through hell and back. Still got some life left in it, though. I doubt somebody from the villa would litter like this. It must have belonged to a tourist. I'm guessing they came here at night to see how long they could hold out in a test of courage. They probably got so scared they dropped their lighter and ran for it. I guess that covers everything I wanted to look at. I don't think there's anything else worth examining here. I better go report back to Cassim. Already done with your investigation? That was faster than I expected. Well, it's not like it's a big church. Anyway, figure out what that weird aura was all about? No, it seems I was just a bit too late. It appears to be unrelated to your photograph issue, however. You don't say. Excuse me? Hey, Marielle, what are you doing here? Marielle, what are you doing here? What do you think I'm doing? I'm here to investigate the photo I took, of course. I feel kind of guilty, so I thought I might as well lend you a hand to make up for it. I figured you would want to take a look in the church, so I decided to come out here myself. Lucky guess. I didn't know you'd be working with someone from Marduk, though. Hope I'm not intruding. Not at all. Actually, you might be just right on time. It would seem Van's determined the true identity of your ghost. Already? Well, it's pretty easy to piece together once you look at the evidence. First, there were small, round tracks I found. Then there was an abandoned lighter on the cracked medallion. But out of those three, the one that points to the identity of the white haze is... What? What do you mean? I have to... What? What do you mean, of the three? Is it cigarette smoke? I think the abandoned lighter might be cigarette smoke. Or smoke in general. But I want confirmation. I think I'm leaning towards the lighter. Or not. Okay. Small round tracks I found using shard search. Those are the key. Round tracks, what do you mean? From them we can infer that we're dealing with a monster that doesn't have legs, but if it could fly there'd be no tracks at all, so it hops. Put that together as small and round and there's only one thing it could be. A palm. A palm? Sorry, I'm not super familiar with monsters. I'm drawing a blank. Palms inhabit every region of Zemuria, so it's a little surprise that they'd be here as well. They're incredibly adept at blending into their surroundings, however, they're also quite skittish. Personally, I haven't seen many around lately, but I've heard there's been a recent sightings of a special shiny type that glows. They come in a whole variety of colors, but the white one is the most common. Maybe I've never seen one because they're so good at hiding. I guess the only question left is how that white haze, or palm, ended up in my shot. Yeah, that's the important part. You said you had the flash on when you were taking the picture of Townsend, right? My guess is that our little friend was hiding outside the church, but it was startled when the light went off. It must have leapt behind Townsend at just the right moment. Oh, you're right. That would explain everything. I'm not so sure Mr. Townsend will accept it unless we show him some kind of photographic evidence, though. You think we can get it to pop out again if I take another picture with the flash on? I'm not so sure. Honestly, I feel like I probably spooked it just by entering the chapel. But given the tracks that Van found, I assume it's still somewhere around here. You think maybe it's too scared to come out? Guess I'll just have to find some other way to convince Mr. Townsend. Actually, I think I can lure it out. We've come this far, right? Might as well get some solid proof. This should be interesting. Huh? Rah! Beep. Baby. And I'm gonna kill it. It really worked. I'd better grab some photos. Ah! How nimble. Should we give chase? Well, we can't just let him go. It'd be dangerous to let a monster roam around the main road. It's not even a monster. He's just a thing.
Just a baby.
Oh, he's gonna die.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
No.
He's just a baby. How cute he is.
He is
Looks like we've got the little guy cornered. But he seems to have called for reinforcements. They're closing in on us. Oh.
Oh.
What are those things? Just stay calm and keep close. Allow me to lend a hand. Oh, if you're gonna lend a hand, Kasim, you can just do it.
Do it.
Yeah, you're him.
You're the man.
Use a sharp boost to get the upper hand.
Oh, the palm was stronger than I thought.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Nail guts.
Breathe your last.
Blurred's birth.
This is gonna be a rough one.
Full boost. Attack their weakness with an art. Attack their weakness with an art.
Maybe I don't want to do that, huh? Everything a day.
Don't stop now. Wait.
I
Strike
think
me.
Bane's about to die.
Yes, you got me.
Yeah.
Wait. Chance.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
Strike. Activating skill. My move now.
Full boost. Go. Certain
I will
arts
watch
will
your
work
skill.
activate.
Stop now. This one's yours. Strike. This one's yours. Don't stop now.
Oh, come on, Van. How you missing?
Unwise decision. Ready. Enemy down. Don't stop now, Van.
Attack and withdraw.
Here goes.
Yay, dead. Well, going to be dead. Not the snail guts.
Unwise. Activating skill.
Them snail.
Skill.
All clear? Phew, that palm was a hell of a lot tougher than he looked. Nice job, you two. I was able to get some great pictures during all the commotion. The palm was so fast, some of the shots came out a little blurry, too. I'm sure Mr. Townsend will be convinced once he gets a look at these. Nice work, kid. Guess I'll be able to wrap up this job after all. What about you? Got anything else to take care of? Actually, I think I'll be retiring for the evening. I still have some lingering concerns, but it would be best to review the whole situation before taking action. I see. Review the situation, huh? Guess I should probably do that myself, especially with all the weird stuff we've run into lately. Well, if you're ready, what do you say we head back to the villa?
We go.
We go. And so, the three made their way back towards the villa, with Kasim saying farewell partway along the road. Upon their arrival, Van and Marielle decide to pay a visit to Townsend's room. You're right, this monster is about the same shape as the blur in the other photograph. Right, so you weren't actually being haunted. The palm just happened to pop up in the middle of the shot. That's all there was to it, eh? I'm ashamed of how much I'd let this whole thing ruffle my feathers. I'm sorry, Mr. Townsend. It's all my fault. If I just checked the photos more carefully before I handed them over, none of this would have happened. If anyone deserved the blame, it's that monster for getting in the way. This is no fault of your own. Well, I appreciate you for saying so. Still, if we take into account what Miss Shizuna and the priest had to say, it sounds rather likely that we could encounter some spiritual phenomenon in the future. Best to be prepared at any rate. Perhaps I'll go see if they happen to know of any good precautions to take. Good point. From what they said, there's definitely something strange about this island, spiritual or otherwise. The situation's so complicated already, though, it just makes it worse. Van, are you alright? Yeah, it's nothing really. Anyway, if you get into a pinch at night, you can always ask your roomie for help. I bet he'd be real happy to have something to beat the shit out of. The only problem is the room might not be intact afterwards. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be comforting or terrifying. But I suppose I'll just have to consider it. Phew, I almost blew our cover. It It's wild that he could tell we were around, even if it was the Hamsin. Worked out okay, though. The way things are going, tomorrow ought to be pretty entertaining. Yeah, maybe. Not that I'm in a hurry to take on any extra work, though. Anyway, they're way more suspicious of the church now, so I'll switch it to a backup location for now. Roger that. Oh, man. I'd sure like to go mess around with them a bit, but I guess I'll just have to save that for later. Look forward to tomorrow, everybody. We're going to have one hell of a time.
That takes care of that.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Yeah, give me the money. Yay. Okay.
What's next?
Ladies. This is where the two starlets are staying. Funny that they'd wind up bunking together. Forget it. I'm telling you, we have to start with something on the lighter side. But spine-tingling horror is the perfect fit for a resort getaway. What the heck are they arguing about? Hey, you two good in there? Oh, hello, Van. And what do you think you're doing, barging into a ladies' room like you own the place? Hey, I knocked, didn't I? Your voices were carrying into the hallway. Don't tell me you two are fighting. Fighting? Pfft, as if. Me and Nina were just planning to spend the evening binging some flicks. The only issue is we can't seem to agree on what to watch first. So you're putting on a movie marathon, huh? I see they even brought up the widescreen for the occasion. Can I join? No. Yes, we found out that the villa offered a checkout service for them. I figured why not? I mean, how often do me and Nina get to room together? As often as you would want if you wanted to. Sure, this is a vacation spot, but there's no shame in relaxing indoors, right? You got it. That's right. See? Judith, indoors relax. It's good. Indoors.
No, outdoors.
In the walls. The walls of safety. Doesn't bother me none. All the running around we did earlier today probably has you tuckered out. Besides, a pair of top actresses watching movies back to back sounds like a pretty swell time. Oh yeah? Why don't you join us then? Yes! Ain't this supposed to be more of a girls' night? You wouldn't want some guy spoiling that. No, Van, shut up. What are you, gay? We don't mind in the least. As a matter of fact, we've been hoping to talk films with you for a long time now. Yeah. Yeah, you can't put a price on raw feedback from a movie buff. Yeah. I don't know why. Good night. Let's go. So, are you going to get your butt in here or not? You can help yourself to anything from the bar, too. Hell yeah. We'll even let you pick the first movie to kick us off. Well, at least we won't have to worry about the paparazzi in a place like this. Alright. I guess I could sit in for a bit. And so, Van found himself settling in for a watch-a-thon of two of the biggest names in cinema. The atmosphere was so relaxed, with the three of them talking through the movies they'd seen before. What is it in between the ladies? This is a dog-eat-dog industry. One night with that cretin is nothing if it gets me some work. This is getting us nowhere. I'm so tired of all this. I just want to get away. I'll go back to the old me and... Oh, Nike Marceau is amazing in this. She switches between roles like it's nothing. Yeah, her screen presence is incredible. Agreed, it's almost chilling how well she can shift the atmosphere. Maybe I should try emulating that. This is a dog-eat-dog industry. One night with that cretin is nothing if it gets me some work. This is getting us nowhere. I'm so tired of all this. I just want to get away. I'll go back to the old me and... Damn. Bravo! You nailed that. I was beginning to think you were straight up possessed. Oh, stop it. Anyway, back to the movie. No! Oh, it's the Mishy movie, dear. The evil Mishy movie. It worked just like you said. I won the Z1 car model from the sweepstakes. You're the best, Mishy. So how about getting me those marvelous boots now, huh? Then I'd become a real human. We can go on walks and dance till the sun goes down. This movie is just adorable, even if it does have some bite to it. No kidding. It takes a real wild turn for something geared towards kids. Yeah, like Adventure Time. Yeah, they were pouring out of the theaters in tears. Come to think of it, Elaine mentioned seeing this too. She gave it a rave review while we were catching up over drinks last year. Can't take the word of a Mishy nut like her at face value, though. Well, you can't just bring her up and expect me not to sink my teeth in. I've been waiting too long to hear the juicy deets on your sweet little high school escapades. I had no idea. Now you've got me curious, too. Van Arkwright and Elaine Auclair, together. Just what sort of relationship did you have? Alright, quit pecking at me, you starving harpies. No, I want to see the bad Mishy part. Oh, Rick, I'm so sorry. Could you at least look away, sir? I'm really not used to this sort of thing. Van is so into it. You know, this wouldn't be half as awkward if you two weren't staring a hole into the screen. Shh. Your nudie scene's coming out. What's the problem? I'm just taking in what a great actress Judith Lanster is. I love him so much. Yes, the way you portray Zoe's embarrassment is so true to life. Maybe we should rewind and give that scene a closer look. Agreed. Oh, you're asking for it now, Nina. Let's see how you like this. Take that. Tickle, tickle, tickle. No, have mercy, Judith. I can't see the movie. Okay, now I'm really starting to feel like a third wheel. Just turn around. Why are you watching the movie when she's right back there doing unscrupulous things? Man, you two really know how to pick them. I don't think there was a single dud in the bunch. Way to, pat yourself on the back, too. You picked the first movie. So what's next on the list? Glad you asked. You're in for a real surprise. It's the Get Out. We managed to get our hands on digital copies of each of our latest films. Shut up. You serious? Is that even allowed? Of course. Both of them had preview screenings these past few days anyway. We're doing a magazine collaboration where the two of us report on each other's performances. That's how we got these files. They even gave us permission to show them to friends as long as they follow the NDA. It's getting late though, so we'll probably only have time for one of them, and our guest of honor, you get to decide which. No pressure, huh? Just pick whichever one speaks to you. You can always catch the other in theaters. So if you'd like a recommendation, I suggest watching Judith and the Adventures of Rockford, Golden Calamity. We already saw that. It's a swashbuckler set in an ancient ruin. The release was met with critical acclaim, so I've been looking forward to seeing it. No way, we should watch Nina in My Casablanca. It's a bittersweet story about young love at a prestigious girls' school. Sold! I've been dying to check it out. The former is a blockbuster that hasn't been playing any of the places I've gone, but the latter ain't even out to the public yet. Damn, I'd hate to miss out on either one. I could get Nina or Judith some more of the stars, but we already saw Rockford. Plus, you know, lesbians. Girl, let's go with My Casablanca. Ha! I win. Alright. I'll go start it up then.
I understand that. It's just... Oh, don't tell me you actually believe that...
Nina does not portray a good schoolgirl. She does look like elder, but ain't wrong.
Flights of romantic fancy are all well and good. But I think it's about time you grew up, Sherry.
Her delivery is something else. God, I've got to start stepping up my game. For all the insecurities Nina used to hide, she's really starting to come out of her shell. It turned out just as I thought it would, for better or worse. I wonder if I've gotten any closer to the genuine article. Ooh-wee, I am spent. That was a real fun time, though. I'd been meaning to check out Nina's performance. How it turned out. Yeah, I got so caught up in it that I almost forgot to breathe. I'm not sure what to do with all this praise. Accept it. But it really is educational for me to sit down and review my work with other people. Man, though, I'm still reeling over the perks I get out of knowing you two. Still, part of me does feel like a brand new movie should be enjoyed on the big screen. I don't blame you. There's no substitute for the magic of a full cinematic experience like Sonic. And Mario. And the new Mario is supposed to come out April of 2026 or something. Or March 2026. Hey, don't you think twice about it. Not everyone gets insider access to private showings like this. I'm sure I'll pay the silver screens another visit sometime soon anyway. This just gives me an excuse to go see it again. That's very sweet of you to say. Why the long face, Nina? Oh, I was just thinking about how lucky I am to be part of this industry. So many people take joy in our work and form opinions on the performances we give. And getting the opportunity to work with you, Mr. Gotti, Mr. Lamb, and so many others has been such a blessing. It almost feels wasted on someone like me. Huh? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on and on about myself like that. No worries, I think it's important to be grateful for what we have. Doubly so for big names like us. It's all too easy to get snooty once you climb out to the top. Oh, I forgot to put salt in my fucking breakfast thing. I'm gonna be sad now. Still, Nina, modesty or not, you shouldn't put yourself down like that with someone like me talk. Films are built on the talents of huge groups of people working together. No one actor comes up with their own performances in a vacuum. I do. I'm the best. Acting skills alone aren't enough. It takes a good scripting, direction, art, sound design, even a good manager, and I can do all of that. I am the best. All those things gelling together are what make a movie, and by extension, you, the real deal. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Yes, I suppose I owe an apology for being unfair. To the production team, the audience, and myself, most of all. Right. Have some confidence, Nina. There's no one else out there who's quite like you. Van and I can vouch for how amazing you are, and so can the people watching you on screen. I appreciate that. Hell, even if you weren't an actress, our opinion probably wouldn't change. I think you'd be surprised at how well the fans would take this genuine off-stage version of you. Huh? Come to think of it, maybe the several drinks we had were to blame, but I feel as though I've been a little unprofessional this evening. Don't worry. No cameras here except the one I set up in the corner. Join the club. This had the same vibe as me hanging out in my living room back home. I'm pretty used to it with Judith, but this was my first time seeing a more personal side of you. Still, it's just another part of what makes you Nina Penley. You've still got a lot to figure out at your age, but as long as you don't lose sight of yourself, things will turn out just fine. Right, I'll take that to heart. Thank you both. Maybe someday I'll learn to have the same self-confidence they have. On the flip side, I'm not sure I've ever seen you get so mentorly, Judith. I figured even the folks at the talent agency were rolling their eyes trying to keep your bungling butt out of trouble. My butt is not bungling. Wait, people don't actually do that, do they, Dina? Oh, no, that's neither here nor there. Anyway, why don't we chat a while about what we just watched? I'd love to hear your thoughts on some of the scenes. Yeah, that sounds fun. I could stand to hit the sauce a little more anyway. Oh, the sauce. Hey, don't dodge the question. We're not. It's true. Yeah, it's true, but the sauce. Van and Nina continued to give the undeterred Judith a hard time as the trio concluded their marathon with a short bit of film discussion.
I very much enjoyed that.
Same.
Although, I'm a little embarrassed that you saw me acting so different from how I am in public.
It's fine.
Don't sweat it. I've already dropped the facade around this group a long time ago. Wait. That's not what I meant. Hey, what's with that smug grin?
Van's deck's up by 3. Oh yeah, she just gives him more decks.
What's next?
On the one hand, Aaron is sure to be funny as hell.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, Van getting shit all over would also probably be pretty funny.
Which one?
We're gonna hang out with Aaron.
Okay.
Van decided to go check on Fairy, whom he'd spotted heading toward the island's ruins with a strained look on her face. However, he was surprised to find that someone else had beaten him to the punch. So you're here too? I figured as much. Like hell you did. I was bored, so I came by to watch. It's not that deep. Sure is. You were on stage with her. You like her. Anyway, what's your take on that? Why'd you have to show me that thing yesterday, dear?
What thing?
DQ chicken basket burger combo awesomeness. Like I just really want that now. I'm so hungry. All I've had today was a fucking sandwich. No, 2 sandwiches and 2 cans of food. So hungry.
I have breakfast once. Probably, is it what, another hour?
Oh no, it's done. It's just cooling in the oven now. But we're streaming now, so.
Nice.
And I will not eat it because
Okay,
we're streaming
okay.
now. The way you carry yourself and your weapon has certainly improved, but in the end, the weight of your blade is as ephemeral as it ever was. Feed the fire within you and stoke it well, lest it eventually burn out. I know you heard that one. Gah, I can keep going. Just one more rematch. No, you suck. So long as there are still hurdles you have yet to surmount, the outcome won't change. My role here is finished. I'll leave the rest to your boss and colleague. Van? Aaron, were you eavesdropping? Not well enough to slip a certain someone's notice. Can't say we're the best choices to fill in for you, though. Seriously, man, how are you gonna just chuck your own flesh and blood out like yesterday's trash? There's no filling in to be done. The issue lies with Farida herself. As was stated in Longport, I have nothing more to say on the matter. Not until you're able to face your inner flame. My flame! Awesome. At this point, I think he gets off on the whole vague and mysterious shtick. So do all the girls he walks past. Look at him. He's like the perfect man. He is the Seuss of this game. You don't remember that?
No.
Where Mabel was freaking doing the Dateable show.
Oh, yeah.
And
yeah,
Dipper
okay,
was like
okay.
something nuts. It's questionable as Dipper's internet history. Undateable. And then Grunkle Stan got like 3 or 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
And he's like, questionable. And then Seuss got like 13 out of 10.
Yeah.
My grandma was right. I am the perfect man. Oh, and then the birds.
Yeah.
Okay, so good. He's like Seuss. So, what now? You want a sparring partner? I'm game. Going against someone as many leagues above you as your brother ain't gonna be much of a crash course. But I could always pass along some of his combat tips from back when he was my instructor. Van. Aaron. So, if you really don't mind, then yeah, let's do it. After Van and Aaron spent some time helping Fairy with her training, they then decided to take a break once her stamina finally gave out. Well, I've still got another fight in me. You up for it? It's okay. I don't want to put you two out. That's enough training for one evening anyway. Besides, I need to cool off and get some thinking done. About what Qasim told you? Guess it'd be tough not to dwell on it. It seemed like he really gave you the cold shoulder back in Longport, too. Was there something he said when you returned home last year? There's no hiding anything from you, huh, Van? Your priestess duties went off without a hitch, though, right? I did learn the dances that are passed down in my village, and I performed the rituals like I was supposed to. But apparently the point of it all went completely over my head. The dance is supposed to communicate some sort of hidden meaning, but I never figured out what it was. Farida, the true purpose of this ritual is for the Children of Flames to confront the origins of the Kruga. You must grasp its meaning for yourself and spark the fire inside, steeling you for the times to come. Just as our distant kinsmen once did to fulfill the duties demanded of them long ago. Fail to do the same and you will soon reach your limits. Distant kinsmen, come to think of it, there's that one tribe in the buffer zone between us and the Empire. I did great performing the dance itself, but I never realized there was more to it until Qasim said so. What's wrong with me? How could I not even know what the pride of our people is built on? I wish I had the answers. All I can say is that your bro's got an even bigger stick up his ass than he did last year. Yeah, the Hamsim's a reasonable guy, but there's clearly more going on beneath the surface here. Still, everyone's got to figure out their own personal style of facing up to things for themselves. There's a reason your old man's trying to give you the opportunity to broaden your horizons. Yeah, I think I get what Abi and Qasim are going for there. It's just, even if I do come up with my own answer, how am I supposed to know if it's good enough? The more I mull it over, the more confused I get. Ah, jeez, this isn't like you, Small Fry. That attitude's just gonna put a damper on your inner flame or whatever. It's times like these when you gotta let loose and live a little. What you got there? How about that? Great minds think alike. Huh? Don't tell me you brought some too. Hey, sparkles. Wow, look how pretty these sparklers are. They even come in different colors. It's just so... wow. Can't remember how many years it's been since I last held one of these. They were giving them away for free at the villa, so I figured they'd be a fun way to kill time. And apparently I wasn't the only one. Quit trying to psychoanalyze me. I just got to thinking about how me, my mom, and Ashin used to do this a long time ago. It's not so bad once in a while. Yeah, definitely. Sparklers sure are strange, huh? They burn a lot weaker than, say, a bonfire, but all the colors and shapes that come in are so mesmerizing. I wonder if it's okay for the Kruga's flames to take different forms, too. Maybe it's not all about strength. Maybe each person's flame is colored by the things they've experienced. If that makes sense to you, then it's all the explanation you need. That's what I always say. You may have a duty to your family, but how you choose to fulfill it is up to you and no one else. Same applies to your brother. I'll bet he had to take a good, long look at himself before he managed to choose his own path. Choose his own path, huh? You're right. Casa must have gone through this too. Thanks to you two. For everything. Don't sweat it, small fry. Thanks, man, baby. The hell's with that googly eyes? You got something to confess? Yeah, you're just about the most cutest little man I've ever seen. Nah, it's just nice to see you cheer up a little. Ain't often you're this thoughtful to Fairy either. Guessing you had a lot on your mind lately? Yeah, well, all that BS with Sao and Gaolang really got under my skin. But you know, at some point it hit me. If all I do is sulk behind them, I won't ever be able to pull ahead. So while you figure out how to face yourself, I'm going to be right at your side, blazing my trail. Aaron, you do love me, yeah? Well, you're starting to become a little attractive little gunner. Sounds like a plan to me. I'll do my part to keep your ass afloat, so grind on till you're satisfied with where you end up. Heh, like I need your permission. Well, I'm your boss, so yes. And your sparkler. Oh, it went out. I feel a little bad that we didn't get to share this with the others. Hey, no time like the present. What do you say we call everyone over? We've got more sparklers than we know what to do with. Might as well go another round. They're so pretty. That's what I said. Yeah, this is a nice change of pace. Are you seeing this, S? No, these glasses are so dark. I'm looking. Settle down before you burn somebody. There are plenty more to spare, so please, have at it. Hell yeah, keep lighting those babies up. Never a dull moment with this bunch. At least he begins to put things behind him. I'm expecting so much more out of you, Aaron Way. Oh, shut up and come join us for sparklers. Keep striving, Farida. Don't stop until you found your answer. Also, sparklers. I got a big sparkler. Big old laser gun. Once the group had their fill of the sparklers, everyone helped Fairy and Aaron clean up. Despite their reluctance to call it a night, they then headed back to the villa together to call it a night.
I'm sorry for making you worry, but thanks to you, I feel like I'm that much closer to figuring out what my flame should be.
Huh. You know, I think I'm feeling a little better too. Let's all do this again sometime.
Alright. That all said and done, here's what we're going to call the video. As always, thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying the series and you want to see more, like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and follow me on Twitch, Arc3.
Till then.
And we'll be right back.
Why are you looking at me? Yeah. I know you got some yum breakfast upstairs.
Because I want that fucking Dairy Queen chicken basket.
We'd only be getting you like one. Probably.
Alright, we'll be back in about 20 or so minutes. Alright. Sadly, the Dairy Queen does not deliver to my address because it's just regular ice cream. So we're back. Very sad. Should I head back to my room and get some shut-eye? If anything's gonna happen, it'll be tomorrow. I better wrap up my business that I got tonight before bed. There was room, and went to bed, it's hot like a light. Like you could still get your blizzard if you wanted. And I would implying I wouldn't get a blizzard.
You're on. Your ass is getting fried, small fry.
There's no end to their energy, I swear. Ah, well. At least they've chilled out some compared to yesterday.
It's because they're young, man.
You're becoming more of a doting father by the day.
Shut up.
Ren. No, Elaine's Elaine.
Well, look at that. We're neighbors.
Oh, look at that. She actually looks damn good in loungewear. Hell yeah.
You and I are basically in sniffing distance, but we're still in different buildings. Kinda weird, isn't it?
You took the words right out of my mouth. Good morning, Van.
Morning to you, too. Never thought I'd see the day when we'd exchange good mornings at a resort like this.
Yeah, well, I wanted to exchange good mornings waking up next to each other, but no, you don't love me like that, Van.
Oh? I seem to recall a certain someone promising we would go to Michelin together someday. I know a lot has changed between us since then, but it's nice to think about us still doing it one day. Don't you think?
Yeah. So, you guys have any luck finding leads?
Oddly enough, no. I'd like to believe that's a sign there's no sinister plot at work here, but doesn't seem like
Oh no, it's sinister and it's here.
Ain't a chance in hell. He's gonna act before too long. I can smell it.
I can feel it too. As you know, I'm still a bracer, and my duty to the guild comes before anything else.
Of course.
But that doesn't mean we can't lean on each other. I'm counting on you, Van.
Right. When the time comes, I hope you'll have my back too.
No.
Two of them chatted for a while until eventually it was time for breakfast and time for him to go get another woman. Once he and his friends finished eating, the discussion shifted to what they should do next. Okay, what's our plan for today? Yeah, what's left to do on this island? We did most of the fun stuff yesterday. I don't think that's what she meant by plan, Nadia. You're not wrong, though. We blew through all the normal vacation-y activities yesterday. You and Elaine already exchanged information earlier this morning, right? Uh-huh. But I can't say either of us got much out of it. We're still all in the dark here. I left field sensors on all last night, and they didn't pick up on anything, unfortunately. But even so, I'm starting to think that today won't be as peaceful as yesterday. I concur. If there wasn't a looming threat, Mr. Al-Fayed would not have been dispatched here. I doubt that four-eyed bastard and his loyal guard dog would have showed their ugly mugs unless they had a good reason. Yeah, there's no way Harwood would have brought us here unless he had something big planned. Whatever the case, we're going to have to widen the scope of our investigation if we want to get to the bottom of this. We never ended up checking out those undeveloped islands, so why don't we head over that way first? Van? What's gotten into you? Peace.
Huh? That's the boy from Messeldom.
And that outfit. Could he...
Hey, hold it right there.
Where'd he go?
There! How'd he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard.
Isn't...
Come on, we're going after him.
Indeed.
Don't think I'm gonna let you...
Alright. Huh?
Modifying your ornament, are you?
Switching to make single element slot accessed. Shard skills updated.
less susceptible to death. And good. You're good. You're good. Yeah, I'm all good. I literally just bring on Yesen for this fucking S-craft anyway.
Why would he show up now?
Why not?
I'd be lying if I said that didn't bug me, but we don't got time to mull over this. Let's tail him.
Wait. Why am I sensing... No, it couldn't be.
There with the class, S. There with the class.
About that, I guess.
Yeah, well, he needs to be about that or else we die.
Oh.
I mean, obviously.
I thought this place was sealed off.
And now it's not.
Was yesterday. Did he run through here?
I wouldn't say no to a big Oreo blizzard, yum yum.
Track him with a shard search.
Thea, Zeros, try to get a lock on him too.
Understood. You old-timers actually went up with me. I'm impressed. Okay, not really. You following us here was all part of the plan, so...
Yeah, you're pretty quick on your feet for being dumb old farts.
Rude.
But you're not very quick on the uptake, are you?
No, you do not just call me a... Hey,
These two are eerily similar.
Well, I did know that you two looked alike. But now that I'm seeing you side by side, I'm guessing you're siblings. Or maybe even twins?
S, do you think it's them?
Yeah, more than likely.
Alrighty, that's enough about us. We'll let that old bag of bones do the talking from here.
Hey, Harwood.
My. You two have really been putting your nose to the grindstone this morning. I could learn a thing or two from your work ethics.
For real, my dude. You've been working us like a damn slave driver. It's cool, though. We get that it's all part of the build-up to your master plan.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that I need a nice long nap. You're on your own for a while, okay?
Of course. You do what you want to do, and as always, I'll do what I want to do.
Yep. This is real bad.
You really need to work on your surprise twist game. You're about as subtle as a sledgehammer, Mr. E.H. AKA Elroy Harwood, the fourth Anguis of Ouroboros.
Hey there, my friends. It's been much too long. So, you had me figured out from the start, did you?
Yep.
I see you're all enjoying your vacation on my little slice of paradise.
Yeah.
How delightful.
Well, what else they got?
Now tell me, when did we last meet? Was it
You
during
got 9 minutes to look through it. Well, less than that.
Dear, how time flies.
I know you.
Oreo it is.
You're the one responsible for the creation of the gardens.
Yeah, they have more, but they only...
I
It's
didn't
fine.
realize you two knew him.
Oh, yes.
Oreo's fine.
I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big bad emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I saw the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
No. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not like we did it for you.
Normally, I'd have jumped at the chance to enjoy a little vacation. Too bad you're the one footing the bill. So what's with the twins? They your underlings or something?
Betcha.
That means everything we dealt with in Messeldom and Longport was...
the work of this toxic rat bastard.
Yep.
Who, me? I did no such thing.
Oh, that was us.
Trust me, If I could take credit for Zect Arms's quaint little rampage and Heiyue's hair-raising bout of palace politics, I would.
Don't play dumb. Ace was the one behind everything in Messeldom. And I'd bet my career on you putting him up to that.
Not to mention, Heiyue received a great deal of support from behind the scenes.
You might not have been around in the capital as of late, but there's no doubt in my mind that you were involved in what happened there.
Time to fess up. Why'd you send out those invitations? And don't say to write a rave review of your island getaway spot, because I won't buy it.
Well, that's literally it.
I was hoping we could relish in the build-up some more. Where's your sense of drama? Although I can't blame you for wanting to get straight to the point, considering what it is you're looking for.
Yeah.
I take it you have it in your possession then?
I do.
One of the fragments of the 8th Genesis, I mean.
Give the little lady a read, and she thinks she can take the whole Selge. Before I answer your question, I'll fire off one of my own. Just how much do you know about it?
Less than I should.
What do you mean by how much?
The Oct Genesis. First ordnance left behind by Professor C. Epstein. They were created many decades ago, yet they exceed our modern-day technology by leaps and bounds.
Because he was the man.
So, what do you think they're for?
They were used in the experiments that eventually brought about our current orbital technology. What else would they be for?
Ooh, so close, but no dice.
I think you and I both know that's not all there is to it. Almata used them to bring about disasters unlike anything mankind has ever seen. A resurrected undead. The tyrant. Mind control with drugs. The singularity. And the monitoring of the Death Game's rules. And the grandest of all was the finale. Pandemonium. Or so I thought.
Oh.
But I was wrong. What's happening now is far, far grander. Don't you think?
What is happening now?
Yes, mean. But how could you know?
You've been beating around the bush for a while now. Get to the point.
Feigning ignorance won't do you much good at this stage, kid. Say, why don't you share with the rest of the class, Arkride?
I'd rather not.
Tell us, how does it feel to die?
Not great.
There you are.
Van!
Oops. Looks like we're fresh out of time.
Elaine!
And Prince Sharid! We all saw you rush out of the villa earlier.
We were wondering why the gates were wide open. Didn't realize you went and found the Oathbreaker.
I really wish you guys would have, like, waited a little longer. We were just getting to the information.
Actually, we didn't.
It was more like he led us here.
Oh.
Indeed. That's not our chief concern, though. We need to restrain that man.
Yeah, you can't.
I suppose there's no getting the jump on you.
So,
And they aren't the only new arrivals.
You're a hard man to find, Oathbreaker.
our supercilious vice captain friend isn't, however.
We're only here to see to this heretic's execution.
Now that you can do. You can't, but you're allowed to.
Got bored playing hide and seek,
Oh, we're all just after him then.
Execute G4 protocol. Seize the target.
Yes, sir.
Cousin! Ikaruga, the Gralspetter, and even the Moss and Iscariot are all in attendance.
Death game?
Look at how late you made us, you incompetent imbeciles!
You're in my way, lady. I'm real curious to see how you weasel your way out of this one. You got nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
The jig is up, my dear. You are surrounded by some of the greatest powerhouses on the continent.
Even the 2 enforcers came.
Really? Are you fucking kidding me?
It's off today.
It bounced off of 4 things, then bounced out. I
Really
threw it in
often
there, and it bounced off that water bottle, into that water bottle, into the syrup bottle, into out.
Oh.
Hey, David, how you doing?
Yeah, bad timing. Hey, David.
Well, anyway, what I was gonna say is, I think right beneath McBurn, they make it seem like Harwood is the next most powerful Anguist person in Ouroboros, right under McBurn. Obviously, not including the Grandmaster.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like they're here to help him.
My oh my.
We're doing all right.
Aren't I? Care to lend your
We're
dear
doing.
old boss a hand, Retzi?
Crossing our fingers.
We're crossing our fingers.
So I hopefully will still have a job.
Well, you'll have a job.
I say no freaking way.
We do not take orders from traitors of the society. It is about time you reaped what you sowed, my dear.
Huh?
What did she just say?
I thought as much. You really are in hot water then.
Evidently so. Guess I should have kept the twins around for a little longer.
A bunch of stuff happening with some healthcare related stuff.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to pull off the ultimate crime with all these loose ends. My savant lawbreaker reputation's on the line. So I really should correct that, huh? Perhaps I'm getting rusty in my old age.
You sure like to run your mouth. Keep that up and I'll rip it clean off.
Right on. Gotta beat the Rifor.
I'm sure he's hatching some sort of devious plot. I doubt he would have brought us all here otherwise.
Well,
He says that, but I don't even think you like Ford.
I don't, but.
Then we'll grill him for answers on what was going on behind the scenes during those incidents in Crossbell and Erebonia.
If it's my plan you're worried about, don't be. I've already put it into motion. Oh, and since I'm such a nice guy, let me give you a warning. Don't come any closer.
We got guns, that's fine.
We do got guns.
trying to say? Perhaps he's trying to mislead us. Or maybe not.
Yes, those are the only 2 options.
Surely he can't have an ace up his sleeve.
No, he does.
Why is everyone getting cold feet all of a sudden?
Shut up, Rosalie.
Well, you won't hear me complaining. Now's your chance to redeem yourselves, you filthy swine! Go fetch the fragment for me!
Yes, ma'am!
Oh, you guys are idiots. And they are dead.
Wait!
Whoa.
He's the master of poisons.
That's true, I suppose.
The hell? What's it?
Oh, shit! Oh, we all dead.
He's using...
He is using.
Poison.
How unfortunate. Well, don't say I didn't warn you.
He did warn us.
The entire island will be engulfed in my toxic haze. You may as well accept your fate.
Even the civilians?
Yeah, why not?
I should have known. No wonder everything felt off. You really went and did it.
You are so very naughty.
Nadia.
We all dead.
Damn it. It's time to raise the curtain. The performance is about to start. Take a seat and enjoy the show.
He knows about the timey-wimey shit. So I guess he's just trying to trigger that shit. Everyone is killed by Harwood's poison. Damn right we are. What?
Oh, okay, that's what it was.
What?
The people we can select.
Yeah, that's the group that was gonna be joining here.
Where'd he go?
Oh.
There! How did he do that?
Must be that shadow ability of his.
I'm gonna strangle that little bastard.
Isn't...
This feeling. What was that just now? It feels like something is going to happen. It's the same as before. Yeah, just like what happened back in Edith. Right. We better chase after him. But if we do that, God, is this really the only option? Maybe there's a more direct route we can take. Alright, well, that was bad. But now, boat. Take the speedboat there instead of going the way we went. Looks like one of the boats the villa rents out. This isn't the time for the boat ride, dude. If we don't hurry, the kid's gonna get away. What the? It's that same feeling from before. If we already know where he's gonna be, let's take this. It'll get us there much faster if we went on foot than if we went on foot. That's a good point. What do you think, Van? Yeah, this should work. I say we go for it. Hop in, everyone.
Huh? A boat?
Well, now that's certainly a novel approach.
We took a boat there instead of running there.
Ah.
Hey, Oathbreaker. We need to talk. Get in here. We're gonna take a ride with us to the other show.
Oh. Yes, you are.
Very well. I know the perfect place we can go.
What the heck? You got here before me? I thought I lost them.
Well, you did your best. Even if it was a complete waste of energy.
Oh, I remember seeing this place from the villa.
You did?
We're in a blind spot, thankfully, so this should give us some privacy.
That's right. Now, we can enjoy a nice long chat without fear of interruption. Although I am a little annoyed I won't be able to unveil my special surprise.
You're talking about that trap you set up, yeah? The one that triggers automatically when you're in danger and engulfs the whole island in a poison gas?
Hot damn! How'd you know? Did you stumble on one of our toys?
After all the trouble we went through to hide them, we even moved them to new hiding places anytime someone got too close.
So you're making use of biochemical weapons, poisons, and powerful drugs that are illegal under international law. Did you seriously spread them across the entire island?
Did you know this?
Pass them at all, considering what they pulled in Messeldon.
Not bad. I'm curious as to how you learned about the devices, though. I seriously doubt you actually saw one of them for yourselves.
You're smart. You figure it out.
He's just like we heard. Actually, didn't know if the rumors did him justice. This guy's bad to the bone.
I didn't think we'd meet this way. But I'm glad we finally come face to face with the man who started it all.
Oh, yes. I've heard all about you. You're the little ones who took down the big bad emperor, aren't you? I suppose I should offer you my thanks. I sought the destruction of the gardens last year, and you saved me a fourth of the work. Job well done.
You can keep your thanks.
Yeah, it's not like we did it for you.
I have to ask. Why did you bring us here? You leaked information about the legacy to attract the attention of the Bracers, Marduk, and all the other parties on this island.
Each and every one of them is gunning for your head. But instead of laying low, you invited them here. You might as well have tightened the noose around your own neck. Why would you do something so stupid?
Telling you my reasons now would spoil the surprise. All you need to know is that I did all that because I had to. As for why I brought you here, I wanted you to partake in a little island tour.
What? Come again? A tour?
There are a number of eye-catching old buildings and ruins around this place. Surely they didn't escape your notice. What say we go around to each of them? We can wax nostalgic over the past as we learn about their origins. Sounds like a fun little activity to me.
You brought us here for some island tour? That's ridiculous! Stop spouting nonsense and tell us the real reason you brought—
I'm not spouting nonsense. I promise you, I'm dead serious. Business has been on the decline ever since I bought this island. I want to draw in
Everybody's gonna
new
summon.
customers. So I thought about adding some fun, thrilling activities. That's why I designed a tour. And I needed some guinea pigs who could offer up some feedback. Think of it as another 4SPG from me to you. It'll be just like that time in Oracion.
You think we're gonna buy all that?
It's pretty obvious this is all just a pretext for something more sinister.
The only reason we took that other job was because it benefited us in the long run. I'm not planning on accepting any more 4SPGs from you, so you can forget it.
I knew you'd say something along those lines, but I'm afraid you don't have much choice in the matter. That is, unless you want everyone on this island to start coughing up blood.
You wouldn't! Are you attempting to blackmail us?
Yep.
By holding everyone on this island, civilians included, hostage?
Yep, we know this.
Can be set off on my command, anywhere and anytime. So what'll it be? Will you accept my request and save countless lives in the process? Or turn it down and let me murder every last one of you? It's up to you. I'm curious which choice best suits your style, Spriggan.
You rotten! This guy might just take the cake as the most despicable man on the continent.
Yep.
Not surprised the founder of the gardens would turn out to be so diabolical.
But why go to such great lengths just to ensure we go on this tour?
Yeah, this whole thing has bullshit written all over it.
What do we do, Van?
We have a choice. We're just gonna have to suck it up and go along with this charade. Before we do your dumbass tour, let's get one thing straight. This ain't a 4SPG. We're only doing this to save the lives of everyone on this island. It's just a trade. Our help for their safety.
You've got yourself a deal. Oh, and don't worry. I'll reward you all for your trouble upon completion of the tour. When I said you'll find what you're looking for, I meant it.
So you do have a fragment.
Huh? Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Back into hiding, of course. There's no reason for me to stick around now that the deal's been
Oh, he's the Oathbreaker. A deal is basically an oath, so this is bad.
Still in the planning stages, so don't say a word about it to anyone. Consider this a non-disclosure agreement. If you break it, well, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you what will happen.
You're free to tell people you're working with us, though. That's already old news to, basically everyone.
I took a peek at both islands from the shadows, and word about that has been making the rounds. Looks like people spotted us on the boat. Sucks for you, I guess.
We tried to avoid being seen by taking the long way around. But it sounds like we were spotted all the same.
Great. Thanks to you bastards, everyone's gonna be at our throats.
Yo, chill out, dude. I'm sure it won't be everyone. And hey, you're our accomplices now, so don't stress. We'll help make sure your rep doesn't go to utter shit.
Yep. Good luck. Try to hang in there or whatever.
Hold it! Before you go, just answer me one thing. I get why the Oathbreaker is doing all this, but what's your stake in it?
This is supposed to be our first time meeting you. But there's one thing that's been bugging me for a while now. There's something familiar about you. I almost get the feeling that you're like me and S.
Huh? You mean they're...
That's not too surprising, given that you're both our predecessors. We're the garden's greatest masterpieces. 3 and 9.
Those titles rightfully belong to us now, given that we survived the Thorns trial by poison. Of course, it's not like it matters now anyway.
I knew it.
We'll send you the map for the tour shortly. And now, we'll take our leave. Enjoy the rest of your day on this cursed, secluded island of ours. Do try to have fun, my confidants.
So all those people who wanted his head, they want ours now.
Yep.
Van's group rushed the boat and made their way there. Great. Well, here we are at the easternmost point off of Nemeth Island. This place is supposed to be off limits. Doubt anybody's been over here in a long time. There are plans to develop the area more, but they haven't been followed through on any of them yet, which strikes me as strange. It feels like a waste not to make use of all this wide open space. Our research indicates this area has been left undeveloped for several years now. We inquired about the matter with Harwood's employees, but they didn't have any answers for us. It doesn't look like a medium to me. Why make us do a tour here? What exactly is he hoping to gain from this? Is Katra okay? I'd give anything to know what that toxic bastard's up to. And what was up with that last exchange with the twins anyway? They called you their predecessors, right? Does that mean they're from the gardens too? Probably, yeah. That was our first time meeting them, though. We did hear that Melchior's Garden of Thorns had 2 twin assassins. They were part of the unit that doggedly chased us a few years back. Thanks to Van, we were able to escape to safety in Crossbell, but things were a bit touch and go there for a while. Oh, so they were the ones you were running from. Yeah, I remember us having a few close calls back then. After the Garden's timely demise, we spent some time last year looking into their dealings. While we were doing that, we stumbled on a rumor. Just before the organization fell apart, Melchior gave one final order. He told all the remaining members of the Gardens to start killing each other. That would have been right after Dante's first death in Erasion. That guy was the psychopath to end all psychopaths. But why would he do that? I don't think there's much point in trying to puzzle that out. His 6 schemes made sense to him alone. Anyway, I suppose that explains why those Gardens remnants we ran into in Aramis were dolls. Yep, and that hooded freak was the one who brought them there. Oh right, they said something about a trial by poison. Isn't there a magic ritual in ancient Eastern cultures about that? Yeah, the idea was to lock a bunch of poisonous animals in together and force them to fight it out. People did that to create potent toxins. Cool. I'm cold too. What?
I almost fell.
That's not a surprise. It's totally screwed up, if you ask me. So you think they went through something like that? If you want my take, I'm not sure we can trust the word of anyone that's associated with a man called the Oathbreaker. Either way, that whole thing is the least of our worries right now. We should probably be focusing on getting ourselves off the other's guest hit list. Why us? If it weren't for that poison gas, we wouldn't be having to put ourselves through this tour of his. Well, nothing we can do about it now except do it. According to the info Harwood sent, the first checkpoint is a cave. Assuming the map's reliable. It shouldn't be too far away from here. Let's get moving. Well. Yeah. We'll do this next time. Until then.
Till then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, Arkin over here, getting back some more. Let's play Trails in the Focus.
We need to be careful until we figure out what he's after. I want to keep Essie and the others safe.
Leave this to me. Too. Here we go. But we won't be able to help anyone if we become Monster Chow. Stay sharp.
Nice, let me get ya.
Certain arts will be more activating skill.
Yippee! We rule! Shall I prepare some tea and sweet?
You should now make some tea. Thank you for making the tea. Gotta get those ambushes. Arts damage plus 20. Ooh.
Watch out for ranged attack. Certain arts will be activated.
Yippee!
We do rule on Nadia. We are the ruliest.
Not a bad show, Nadia.
Come on, holy gold. Kill.
Looking good, Nadia.
Trying to get those ambushes out. Alright.
Shall I prepare some tea and sweets, Miss Ray?
Oh, she's already fat and lazy. Or is that she doesn't need tea and sweets? Nope.
Certain arts activating.
Now or never.
Now's the
I'll take over.
Here I go.
Perfect. We're getting there.
Looking good, Nadia.
Now is the time for shots.
How many more do I have to do?
Shall I prepare?
42.
Tea and sweets, Miss
Getting there.
everyone.
Bit by bit, we're doing it.
Bad show, Nadia.
I smell treasure.
no hostile targets found.
No hostile targets found.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
rolling into me.
They're getting you.
Getting plenty of EX chains too. Hey, Judith learned Shadow Acceleration. She learned a new craft. Good.
Cave up ahead, which means we have stumbled upon the first checkpoint.
Keep your wits about you, everyone. We'll be coming face to face with trouble.
Oh my god, I hate the rolling guy.
Here we go.
Yep, this is what we're doing. Silent Slasher into Silent Slasher into 2.
Looks like a chest.
Gas 2 is good. Let's check out... And let's not check. Dinosaur. Two-headed dinosaurs.
I guess so. Oh. Oh.
Oh, should kill these things first.
You better be careful with this one.
Ow. We do rule.
There's so many. What a pain.
Oh, damn it. He died before I could get the thing off.
Thank you, Jelly.
Oh my god, stop killing them so quickly. Yeah, so they should not kill them so quickly.
Treasure located.
EP Cup 3, ooh, that's a big nice.
That one's big.
You better be careful with this one.
You better run. Yep, this is just the way to farm ambushes.
You're too far from the enemy, I'm afraid.
Damn, this thing is annoying though. Oh, X is not dodge.
Nope. Oh.
That's whatever. Yeah, it's whatever. Oh, he got hit with the HP heal. What a jerk! It's not whatever now. Alright, it's whatever. Eh, she'll be fine. Down. So that's probably gonna be end goal in the cave.
That waterfall is a beaut. This would be a perfect place to have a picnic date.
We might have been able to have one now if we weren't so busy
you know, fighting for our lives.
Watch out for ranged attacks. Charge attack available.
There's still more.
Hey, she'll be fine. I'm in control here.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Still more to go. Meanies.
Tree.
Boost gauge limit increase.
That all you've got?
I also gotta get a lot more S chains or freaking. Let's see. Quick art damage dealt. I need to do that 73 more times. You need 34 more of those. Only 23 more ambushes though. We do rule. A lot of ruling though.
Watch out for ranged attacks.
Sweep him up, maid lady.
Don't
Here
forget
we go.
about your charge
Too easy.
Nana wins again.
Looking good, Nadia. Careful. I sense an incredible aura.
Spotlight's yours, kid.
Do more quick art damage.
Certain arts will be more effective. Certain arts will be more
Really?
effective.
Really?
You better be careful with
That's dumb. Bottleneck myself in here so she couldn't get through to freaking get the combo off.
Still more to go.
Yep, we're just nonchalantly farming for that achievement.
Nice. Moving on up.
Oh, okay.
You're a rousing, aren't you? I can do it.
Yeah. Didn't know if you didn't care about anyone losing CP.
Well, you can't die in the overworld.
Ah.
Careful. It's above an A-level sport.
Commencing battle.
Let's deploy Spartan.
Bro, you better run.
Spotlight's yours, kitty.
You got a charge attack ready.
Oh, that ain't great.
What to do?
Boost gauge limit increase.
Some elements look
Take 'em
effective.
out.
Easy does it.
Some elements.
These guys have so much HP. Holy crap.
We better be careful with this one.
Enemy stunned. Now's your chance to deploy shards.
Oh, come off it, dude.
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
They just don't want to freaking give me the stuff.
Escape route secured.
Oh, acceleration, impede, and side attack bonus, and something cool.
Your turn, Judith.
Door smash. And we all died there. Time for friggin' the B team. Oh my goodness gracious.
It was gonna be
I was moving back.
That's far enough. Show me what you got.
Escape route secured.
He also just gets like random huge amounts of HP recovery.
Show me what you got. Don't be sorry for that.
I think I've grown a little.
Here goes.
Leave this to me. Here we go.
Watch it. That one's big. This is gonna be enough.
There, goddamn.
Treasure located.
That was a little
I
obnoxious.
think there's something up ahead.
Huh? Looks like some kind of inlet.
Right, Kate?
Gotta get back on my feet.
I wish I could stay like this forever.
Welcome. I've got all charged and ready to go.
Chest is up there then. Oh, there it is. Good?
Stuff.
Green metal. Nah, that could be worse. Yes, slow and delay. Delay is getting your turn pushed back. Which isn't the worst thing to prevent.
Treasure.
Not a bad show, Nadia.
And it's the Crabos.
Spotlight's yours, kitty thief.
Wait for the right time to strike. How's this?
Trees and roots.
Oh, that was a red one. Yep.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Pull out all the stops.
You'll know. Now or never.
Engaging skill.
Finish him, Van.
I've got you.
Activating skill. Engaging skill.
Oh, come on.
You'll be sorry.
Engaging skill.
Twice you missed. Twice in a row you fucking missed. That's so obnoxious.
I'll take over.
Twice in a freaking row.
Here we go.
Hollow core leveled up.
Battle complete. We did exemplary work. Looks like a tough customer. We're not fighting it, right?
Oh, we are absolutely fighting it, Nadia. That. This. That's chains. I disagree. Like, I wish I knew what constitutes a disadvantageous position where they can get the advantage on hitting me. Of course, he got an HP heal. Yep.
Gotta get back on my feet.
Take care. I'm worried
I have to have done now. No. What do you mean no?
No.
Still 8 more to go? Come on, dude.
Looking good, Nadia. That's not good.
Is this some kind of mine shaft? Looks like it's closed off.
Yeah, we can't do shit until we get to the first checkpoint.
Before they turn you This isn't supposed to be one of the checkpoints. There's something off about it.
What did you hit me with?
That's how it goes.
As your summary, new S-Craft, Brave and her mate.
That all you've got?
There's some kind of feeling, but the door is locked. Cool. Alright, we almost have what I need. Okay, we have time. Guess we're gonna go to the first checkpoint. Finally. Or we'll see if we can go. It'll let us go in the inlet right now.
I wish I could stay like this.
It's Jin and Delane. So the guild's out and about. Careful, don't forget the situation we're in. Man, everyone, didn't expect you guys to just waltz out in front of us. Especially not after your secret rendezvous with the Oathbreaker. No point denying it, I'm guessing that's what brought you two over here, huh? It's kind of a whole can of worms. We're well within our authority to take you into in custody on site, no questions asked. However, there are more pressing matters to deal with. They appear to be in the midst of something. Wait, that device. You think it's one of those poison gas emitters? They managed to dig it up without even knowing about them. That's no small feat. I take it you have some ideas what this device is? We were able to disarm it with the tools we had on hand. Still, a deadly trap on an island paradise, that raises a few alarms. We'd like to know more about it if you're willing to share. Sorry, but our lips are sealed. We tell anyone else about Harwood's tour?
I see. Suit yourself. Brings me no pleasure to do this, but we're blowing the lid off one way or another.
Again, I don't know why they, our friends don't trust us.
Yeah.
Both in regards to the Oathbreaker's plan, as well as your true intentions.
Elaine. Jin.
Looks like we'll have to fight our way out.
Yeah. Not much leeway for anything else. We're up against the immovable and Beauty's blade.
Activating shards.
Now, show us what you can do.
All right, the pain train's coming into the station.
The freight train of Jin coming into the station.
We've got this in the bag.
You'll be sorry. I suggest this right now.
Engaging skill.
Reset. Sweep 'em. I won't. Gotcha.
Our time to shine.
I suggest this right now.
Activating skill.
All right, bring it on.
I won't go easy. Finish him.
Go get him, Nadia.
Why do all you guys just miss, dude?
Visualizing
I'll be
drive.
quick. You'll be sorry.
Easy does it.
Engaging skill.
Now, heralding fist.
Our time to shine.
Boost gauge limit increased.
Easy does it.
Come and get some. Pull out all the stops.
Easy does it.
What the?
Take him out.
Really? Now I can't get Rosette out of there?
Oh.
Come on. I don't know why she can't attack her. Either. What we need to do anyway.
Guess you're serious then.
Now it's my turn.
Take him out!
Pull out all the stops.
She just not attack her for some reason? Whatever. Sorry, Elaine.
Going all in.
Too slow. You'll be sorry. Here I go. Too slow. You'll be sorry. Got you.
Gauge upgraded. Current level's dangerous.
Come and get some.
Activating
I see now.
Now I'm mad.
Come and get some.
Spotlight's yours.
Come and get some.
Engaging skill.
Like that.
Vital's falling. Current level's
Can't beat me.
Engaging skill.
You got this, Nadia.
Come and get some. Thanks, pal.
Take care. I'm worried. Activating skill.
You're giving us a run for our Mira.
Mr. Arkwright!
Now or never.
Go Grimcat yet? Probably not, no.
Now I'm mad.
Activating skill. Take care. I'm worried about your health.
This is gonna be a rough one.
Come and get some.
Can't beat me. You got this, Nadia.
Come and get some.
Initializing drive.
It's not over. Low health. Activating skill.
Just jump his ass.
Now or never.
Alright, now we can go Grimcat go.
Now or never. You got this, Nadia.
Take care. I'm worried about your health. Victory's in...
This is gonna be rough.
Boost gauge limiter removed.
Okay.
Oh, I could do better.
What'd you expect?
Mm-hmm. Alright, gang, we got our reasons. So that's how it is, eh? Indeed, just as we suspected. Huh? What, you tapping out already? Yeah, our little scrap just now told us everything that needed saying. You guys are up a creek without a paddle, but you don't actually mean us any harm. The likeliest explanation is that you're somehow being coerced into acting against your will. No shit. As for its device, I presume it isn't the only one of its kind. That's uncannily perceptive. They just can't stop outdoing themselves, huh? Yeah, Elaine and Jin by decoding our behavior, and Van making it easy to read. Up to now, we haven't been able to gauge how far we could go without crossing the line. But apparently, it doesn't count against us if someone figures things out for themselves. Knowing that, it shouldn't be a problem for us to partner up. Having you on our side would do wonders for us. It may even be our first step out of this predicament. Full disclosure, we never really thought you were in cahoots with the Oathbreaker. Gotta say though, forming an alliance when you know you're being watched is a gutsy move. This much is typical for Arkwright Solutions. For the time being, however, Jin and I need to prioritize disabling the rest of those devices. Yeah, that's probably for the best. You've got a duty to uphold to the guild. But if we end up getting in over our heads, can we count on you to have our backs? There's no guarantee it'll work in your favor, but alright, as long as it's within reason. Phew, I was scared that it wouldn't work out for a sec. Now we have a small glimmer of hope. This is just what we needed to raise our spirits. Thank you both so much. Please, there's no need for gratitude. Any bracer would have done the same. Elvis wouldn't. Well, we're going to investigate this area a bit longer, but don't hesitate to call if anything happens. From what I can gather, some folks are setting up a pretty hefty blockade nearby. So watch your step out there. I hear ya. Must be near the spot we were saving for later. Thank you for the warning.
I wish I could stay like this.
Want a place to chill?
Oh, I can't even enter the guards right now.
Ready to go.
Forever.
Having the Guild outside is definitely a boon. That doesn't mean we're out of wood.
Those devices are probably all over the island. The situation isn't any less dangerous than before. I wish I could
So would you want to read for like an hour or two?
I will read for an hour.
You're a rowdy crowd, aren't you?
I haven't really been able to.
I know. Oh, come on, he was dead.
Shall I prepare some tea and sweets?
Tea and sweets.
Miss Rain. Please into. Come on, seriously?
Careful. That's above an A level trap.
Stay calm.
Well, I guess we'll be done with everything as soon as I finish off this thing. Or this achievement, rather. Then stay up, watch the stuff till that one,
Okay.
then go to bed. Yeah? I mean, you'll try to make it. I'm off it, really?
Looking good, Nadia. Justice always prevails.
What does it?
Watch it. That one's big. Let's get to it.
There we go. Come on, I hate the red. So dumb. Stop using the red attack.
Gotta get back on my
There. Fucking hell. Alright. Till tomorrow, everybody.
Till tomorrow.